I appreciate what you're all doing, and I do understand the difficulty when you have a major transition. General question I'm going to ask you has to do a little bit more with some of the TV stations that deal with the Spanish-speaking individuals, which I think provides extra challenges from the ones that y'all are talking about. And I understand what y'all are going through. What do you do with what's the impact of the DTV transition stations that do not have the must-carry rights like several of the Univision stations? Anybody have an idea? Cable?
Well, I can tell you in Iowa, we carry 2 off-air Hispanic language stations. We also offer a tier of Hispanic language services in our service area on our digital tier that enable Hispanic households, which represent the largest growing population segment in Iowa, to receive services. So we do carry all full-power Hispanic language stations in our service areas.
Okay. What about the, have y'all voiced as the industry, the cable, plan to move Class A and lower power broadcast stations whose transmission agreement have expired off their analog cable tier?
I think that that's on a market-by-market basis, dependent upon the station. I do think that low-power Class A stations under the regulations do not have a mandatory right of carriage on cable systems. I think that for cable operators that are sensitive to local market conditions, they'll continue to carry and make that service available simply as a matter of business survival.
Okay. And I appreciate whatever, because whether it's in your state or certainly in Texas, the Hispanic population is just going by, large amounts. In Texas, I think it's almost like 36% is already Hispanic. Mm-hmm. Texas as a whole, to the last census, has grown, is now I don't know if this is the right term, minority-majority state.
Sure.
Mainly with Hispanics. And if you look at different states, you see this growth. And I know on the border we have a different type of situation because as we move the transition right across the river, the Mexicans are not doing that. So they're staying on that. So that means some sort of impact, economic impact to our TV stations on the U.S. side. I know that's a different subject, Mr. Chairman, but whatever y'all can do to help some of those minority businesses and keep that in consideration, we would appreciate it. Okay. Thank you.